Welcome to the South Ops Fire Weather Webcast for Tuesday, May 27th. I'm your host, Kristen Stewart. It is once again a May gray kind of day across the coastal plains this morning as a deep marine layer remains in place. Low clouds have surged deeply through the coastal valleys and over the majority of the lower coastal slopes. Clearing may be quick over the valleys, but more sluggish closer to the beaches, but sunshine is expected to be plentiful this afternoon. Temperatures will warm around 4 to 8 degrees today over most areas, as the weak trough that moved over the state yesterday fizzles out and high pressure rebuilds. Valley highs will largely rise into the 80s, except closer to 90 in the Central Valley and high desert. The coastal areas will remain moderated by the marine influence, with highs in the 60s and 70s. Due to the deep marine layer, humidity will remain high across the coastal plains. Minimum humidity elsewhere above and away from the marine layer will be largely around 15 to 30%, as weak high pressure remains in control. The deserts and higher Southern California peaks will remain drier, with minimums in the 8 to 15% range. Regarding the weather pattern for the next week, there is moderate to high confidence in the forecast through the end of the work week, then low to moderate confidence for the weekend. High pressure will strengthen over the western U.S. later this week, bringing strong warming and a much shallower marine layer to the region by the end of the work week. The fly in the ointment with regards to the weather pattern will be a weak but pesky area of low pressure in the Pacific cut off from the main flow pattern that is expected to drift near the west coast. Models are in decent agreement in the existence of this cutoff low, but there is uncertainty as to how it will move and where it will position itself through the period. With moderate confidence, we can say that this cutoff low will meander off the coast near Baja late this week, stalling into the weekend, then likely drift inland towards Arizona early next week. There is good confidence that through the rest of the work week, the cutoff low will be far enough away to basically have no impact on our weather. Continued gradual warming is expected through the rest of the work week, with Friday having the strongest warming. Valley highs will rise into the 90s, except triple digits in the Central Valley and nearing 105 in the low desert on Friday. It will be quite warm near the beaches, with highs in the 70s and 80s as the marine layer becomes shallower with stronger high pressure in place. Several degrees of cooling is likely across the coastal areas on Saturday as the cutoff low starts its approach, though the interior will remain steady, or even warm in some areas. The marine layer will become shallower as the work week goes on, and coastal low clouds will become less prevalent. Minimum humidity will lower into the 12 to 25% range, except single digits in the deserts and higher Southern California peaks. Models remain in decent agreement with the cutoff low moving closer to California late this weekend into early next week. The exact details remain unclear at this time, but there is good confidence in widespread cooling and increasing humidity for Sunday and Monday. We will also have to watch for the potential for scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms that this cutoff low may bring. Since there remains plenty of discrepancy in the model solutions, I will not go into details, and this part of the forecast remains highly uncertain. The large fire threat will remain moderate through the rest of the work week due to hot and dry conditions combined with cured lower elevation grasses. The potential for large fire could potentially increase this weekend if dry lightning becomes a threat. Forecast confidence remains low, however, and we will continue to keep an eye on things in the coming days. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Our next webcast will be on Wednesday, May 28th. Have a fantastic day.